I saw a video of someone doing Renaissance Fair cosplay and the top comment was, "Black people don't do that." Well, challenge accepted because I'm on a mission to try everything I've been told black people don't do. #representation. To prepare myself, I first watched as many black Renaissance films as I could find. The Black Knight, the Cinderella movie with Brandy, and that Robin Hood movie that had Dave Chappelle in it. Then I was ready to take on a Ren Fair. I immediately observed the fair for as many black things as I could find, and I was not disappointed. There were cookout foods, heated cultural debates, people playing cards with black people on them, two-stepping. It's hard to say if those things actually made the event black, but I could not deny that I was enjoying myself, and there were plenty of other black people doing the same thing. And as I expected, they were dressed to impress. Many people assume that Renaissance spaces have no place for black people, but there are plenty of black Renaissance figures in history. Their stories just haven't been told as loudly. I can confirm that Renaissance cosplay is something that black people do. I can also confirm that birds are definitely not real. Let me know in the comments of other things you've been told that black people don't do so I can do them. Okay, bye. I saw a video of people line dancing and the top comment was, "Black people don't do that." Well, challenge accepted because I'm on a mission to try everything I've been told black people don't do. #representation. To prepare myself, I watched movies with black people line dancing, like that random scene in Coyote Ugly with Tyra Banks and the ending of The Best Man. This was vital because I originally thought that line dancing was invented by Hannah Montana for her song Ho Down Throw Down, just like that time she invented twerking. I had a lot to learn, so I brought my girlfriends to a line dancing night. I was shocked. It was the equivalent of a teen movie where everyone knows the same choreographed dance routine, but no one questions it. The event was surprisingly very black. There was rhythm, fancy footwork, two-stepping, and the music ranged from hip-hop and R&B to the countryest country songs. Despite how black it was, we were literally the only people in the room struggling to keep up. With a little practice and help from attendees, we got sort of better. Line dancing is usually represented through Western culture, but dances like the electric slide, Mambo No. 5, all prominent dances at black events. My observations confirm that line dancing is something that black people do. They have also confirmed that Hannah Montana definitely invented twerking.
Thank you, Hannah Montana!
Let me know of other things you've heard black people don't do so I can do them, okay, bye. I saw a video of people touring a haunted house and the top comment was, "Black people don't do that." Well, challenge accepted because I'm on a quest to try everything I've been told black people don't do. #representation. To prepare myself, I tried to learn from horror films where black people survived till the end, like Roger in the 1988 film Night of the Demons. His mentality was, "I'm rooting for everybody black," meaning literally no one but himself. This was the headspace I needed to be in, so I found a full contact haunted escape room and invited only black people because my chances of dying first with white people would be much higher. Our main goal was to get through without quitting or throwing hands at any of the haunted people. But nothing could have prepared me for what was about to happen. Full contact meant the actors could drag us across the floor, shock us, kidnap us, put us in body bags, and truthfully, I had never been so scared in my life. When the fear got too high, I thought back to my inspiration, Roger, and what he would have done. So just like him, I quit, ending the game and the escape room for my team. I felt bad, but after crying into my clip-on ponytail multiple times, I realized this was not for me. I can confirm that haunted houses is something black people do. I am just not one of those black people. Let me know of other things you've heard black people don't do so I can do them, okay, bye. This is what happens when 4 black girls decide to go to a full contact haunted house. The game officially started like any escape room. There was a Ouija board and all these clues, and once we figured out the first clue, the chaos began.
Ah! Oh no! Get under the table, get under the table, get under the table!
The scare actors ran into the room, started dragging us around, screaming and making all these crazy noises. I don't think any of us have ever been dragged around in our lives. The rest of the game was supposed to be like an escape room where we did puzzles, but we were so scared that we literally could not get anything done. The escape room was supposed to take 2 hours, and it took us over 2 hours to complete half of it. Jaden got a bag put over her head. Nietzsche got put in a body bag. I fell through a door. On a scare level, I would rate this a 10 out of 10 because I truly could not complete it. Would you guys do this? I saw a TikTok of a couple walking barefoot through LA, and the top comment was, "Black people don't do that." Well, challenge accepted because I'm on a quest to try everything I've been told black people don't do. #representation. Also, I've been told that I have just okay feet on wiki feet, so I might as well flaunt them. I started the day with the dog walk and regretted all of my choices. There was glass, trash, and a little bit of feces on the streets, but that won't stop me. I'm kidding. My dog went in the backyard, and I went to work where my coworkers questioned all my life choices.
Stop hanging out with white people.
What they don't know is that walking without shoes restores one's natural walking pattern, strengthens knees and leg muscles, so they're the ones who are gonna look stupid when Get Low comes on, and their knees just aren't as strong as mine. Walking around the office wasn't so bad, but I avoided bathrooms and wiped my feet constantly. After work, I took a trip to a park because walking in grass can provide a calming effect and reduce stress. There's people all around the world who prefer to walk barefoot, but it's just safer to do it in nature. I can confirm that walking barefoot is something black people do. Just don't do it in the city, it's kind of gross. Let me know in the comments some other things you've heard that we don't do, so I can do them. Bye. I saw a TikTok of people doing live action roleplay and the top comment was, "Black people don't do that." Well, challenge accepted because I'm on a mission to try everything I've been told black people don't do. #representation. This mission felt a bit more dangerous, so I tried to find other black people that LARP. Have you ever done LARPing before? No. Do you know what it stands for?
Oh, it stands for something?
This was a failure, which meant I'd have to go into battle to find other black people. I grabbed weapons I was familiar with and made my way to a LARP meetup I found on Facebook, but my weapons got rejected. They only fight with weapons that ensure that no one gets seriously hurt, so my thirst for violence would have to be satisfied another day. The members were quick to help me learn the rules. Many introduced themselves with character names like this guy who called himself Golden Mane, which would be such a fire rapper name. From far away, we looked like grown adults playing make-believe, but in reality, we were playing multiple sports. If you play basketball, you'd be good at throwing rocks. Football, you're good at blocking and evading. And if you're true Wakandan, you would demolish sword fighting and archery. If you still think you're too cool to play, remember that you definitely played stick swords with your friends as a kid, so congrats, you're a nerd. My observations confirm that LARPing is something that black people do. See, I found someone. Let me know of other things you've heard black people don't do so I can do them, okay, bye. I saw a TikTok of people at a rodeo and the top comment was black people don't do that. Well, challenge accepted because I'm on a mission to try everything I've been told black people don't do. Hashtag representation, hashtag yeehaw. To prepare myself, I listened to Cowboy Carter while carrying out rodeo challenges like lassoing. This did not go well. So I disguised myself as a country girl and went to a real rodeo, and I was shocked. The crowd was black, the food was seasoned, and those horses did not fool me. The box braids confirmed that they too were black. I realized black people don't just do rodeo. Rodeos are black culture. The event, called Bill Pickett Rodeo, celebrates and educates people about black Western culture. Named after Bill Pickett, the African-American cowboy and rodeo performer who invented bulldogging. I watched this and many events from participants, and I was blown away by the skill level and immaculate vibes. It was all so black that I began questioning my own blackness because, unlike the saying goes, this was my first rodeo. But the attendees were welcoming and no one seemed to notice how horribly the cowboy boots were making me dance. My observations confirmed that rodeos are definitely a thing that black people do. Also, you don't have to get your hair done if you wear cowboy hats. Not black, but definitely helpful. Let me know in the comments of other things you've heard black people don't do so I can do them. Okay, bye. I saw a video of people swimming and the top comment was black people don't do that. Just kidding. Although I did not see that comment, I have seen plenty of comments from all of you suggesting I investigate the American stereotype of black people not knowing how to swim. Well, challenge accepted because I'm on a mission to try everything I've been told black people don't do. Hashtag representation. This mission is tricky because I know how to swim, but as someone who grew up with a pool, I know that people who can't swim love to be around water. So I hatched a plan to give lessons to all of my black friends who can't swim before they put themselves in further danger. I surveyed multiple friends from different backgrounds on whether or not they knew how to swim. Most of the black people I interviewed could swim, but the few who couldn't swim or didn't feel strongly about their abilities were black. Their reasonings for not knowing how to swim were mixed. Their parents didn't teach them, or it just wasn't a big priority in their lives, which is a little scary when you consider the fact that drowning death rates for black people under the age of 30 are 1.5 times higher than the rates for white people, and the death rates for children are even higher. So how did swimming become a white activity? Before the early 1900s, public pools were used like bathhouses, separated by gender, but not always by race. That changed around the 1920s, 30s, and 40s with the construction of thousands of large public pools which welcomed mixed gender swimming and excluded visitors of color. Although civil rights laws prohibited some states from segregating pools, black swimmers still faced violence and harassment from white swimmers. Despite protests, many public pools that didn't become white-only swim clubs closed down or were neglected, making swimming extremely inaccessible for African Americans. Today, times have changed. We have black Olympic swimmers and underwater superheroes, but there's still a disparity that swim coach Jazz Jones sees every day.
Parents would keep their kids out of the water just to keep them safe because of the threats that they had faced when they were kids, because of the bleaching, because of the fights, not because the water wasn't safe. It was other people that made them stay out of the water, and it created a culture of swimming isn't safe.
Although my friends struggled in the cold water, Jazz helped them overcome their fear of swimming, while I overcame my fear of getting my hair wet. I can confirm that swimming is something that black people do. I can also confirm that blow drying my hair this morning was not the smartest decision. Let me know of other things you've heard black people don't do so I can do them, and always practice safety in the water. Okay, bye.